Welcome to Unseen Sports TV. People, we have a top shelf video right now for you guys. All the JC family, Herbert Morrison family. Make sure you tune in for this one. It's going to be a cracker, right? Your standout players from both school is here on the platform. His name is Richard Thompson, former player for Herbert Morrison, for Herbert Morrison High School and the Jamaica College, known as the Fervent. He left Herbert Morrison, 5 years there, came to JC and played 2 seasons, won the Manning Cup for Jamaica College, and he's now in the college system in America. Welcome once again, Richard Thompson. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning, afternoon to everybody, to everyone back home on stream in the United States who have been aware of the program this morning. It's a pleasure to be here to share a life story. I hope y'all enjoy.
So, Richard Thompson, could you tell your fans more about yourself?
Well, I suppose that most persons know me from Montego Bay. Was born and raised in Montego Bay, but throughout the years of playing football, um, strived or I left Moby to go to Kingston to pursue education and sports. Um, I'm currently 21 years of age. I'm in the college league in United States. I'm pursuing health science in the future. God's willing, I would like to become a PT, a physiotherapist, or a professional footballer.
Okay. So you were at Herbert Morrison before you take the big jump. But before you were at Herbert Morrison, you must have been playing football at the primary level. So tell us about your early part of football. What inspired you to play football? Who carried go kick the first ball? How was it at that
Well,
time?
to be honest, and a lot of persons heard this story before. I think I was not a footballer. I was a track star. I can say that for sure. Coming up from tender age, primary level, early high school years. Also, it was just track and field. Specialized in the 100, 200 long jump. Very good at it. Even though in the sport of football, you can see that I have that ability of having a lot of speed,
Right.
right? So at that tender age, attending Coronel Avenue Primary, I have to big up that school. I know that. Eh?
Yeah.
Uh, been doing track and field for all those years. It was up to the fifth, fifth grade, yeah, in Coronel when my track and field coach, he saw me, the football coach at that time, sorry, he saw me at track and field training, right?
Right. Right.
And I was just running, and they had I think it was like a house match or a whole grade match, and I was there training by myself. Think I had the primary champs after, but I made it to the final, so I was the only one training. And he told me that um, I should come to training after the trap meet, which will be the following week. And went home, told my mother, um, the football coach needed me to come to training. I was like, for what? I don't even know Barcelona, Real Madrid, or any other of those football teams. I was not knowledgeable of it. Um,
Yeah.
anyways, I went ahead and I started to train. And believe you me, I had no shoes, no football gear. I was in my sneakers at the
Right.
time. and all I was doing is kicking the ball and running behind it. That's it. Just kicking. I had no knowledge of controlling a football, no technique, no drive. I don't know. I just knew how to kick the ball and run it down. And
Okay.
as the year developed, I think the love changed, I think. And I started playing with some more developed kids who were in the maybe sixth grade or so. And that's how I started to learn at least to play football and that. That's it.
Okay. So like, the coach taught you a lot about the game at that level, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And based on what I saw in the Manning Cup, you're full of speed already. So the track and field coach don't put, you know, it don't work with that part aspect there. You're fast.
Yeah.
That's how we can push the ball and beat players and do it at will. You understand me? But you had to learn the skills of the game and learn how to play a position also. So like, who was who was that role model there? What's his name? Big him up.
Well, I must say, Coach God Aaron, right, from that tender age, he was the one who picked me up from that track and field, and he started me to help me to kick the ball on the wall and stuff. Then
Okay.
I'll lead over to Lee Craft Letman. It's a
Lee-
Letman.
Is that Moby now?
Yeah,
Moby,
I'm Mobi United, yes. And to finish our tops off, getting more into technical abilities and
oh,
and that aspect, I would go to the JC members. So it would be Mr. Virtue and the brothers,
Andrew
and
Virtue,
yes, Coach K.
Ballers.
Yeah, yeah, the JC family. Those coach were a prime aspect to me developing technical ability. Yeah.
Okay. Persons, while you come on the live, please to like and subscribe. Share the channel with friends. Share the channel with friends. Tell them say your brother Thompson is on and he's sharing his story. It's an interesting story so far. Learning about all the coaches that played a part in his life. Please to subscribe and like the live. It's very important. Very important. So, Richard, um, when I made that transition to Herbert Morrison, what was it like though at Herbert Morrison? What's the system in and stuff like that? Because Herbert Morrison is not a big name school in football. Always the CC, the Irwin, and St. James coming out of that group. So tell us how was it there?
All right. Firstly, I must say, um, in that time or at that time, um, back in 2013, 14.
Right,
Yeah. My first coach at Herbert Morrison, forgot to mention his name, Hector Wright. The
Hector, right.
Hector Wright, yeah. He was very influential. I should say. I have to make point of Coach Hector Wright because he was the first one who told me of my potential, what I could be,
Oh,
not
okay,
knowing the situation where coming to Herbert Morrison as a track athlete, getting a full scholarship or whatever it's supposed to be for Herbert Morrison. Everybody's known that Herbert Morrison is for the track and field events and
right,
for that
right.
at the school. He told me of my potential, what I can be or what I can aspire to be with my skills and my abilities, Coach Hector Wright. So growing up in his structure for 2 years at Herbert Morrison, that was straight under 14, and I entered the Costa Cup my second year, which is grade 8.
Okay,
Smallest man on the team. Yeah. He was not he we at Herbert Morrison did not have all the I would say the support and the luxury, the facility, the training. We don't have a structured system back at Herbert Morrison. So
Right.
it, it would be like mostly pickup players, or we're trying to turn athletes into football players. So that was the kind of trend that was going on for those years. But Coach Hector Wright made it seem possible because I think he's very influential.
Right.
He was a national player and all that. So when the boys heard that, and the boys seen that they would be around him, they aspired. So in that sense, we we gathered together and we made sure that, okay, all right, we're not the best, but we're gonna try, as most of the country school them would have say,
Try. Yeah.
what we're doing, we're trying.
Yeah.
But he he structured a system that would it fit my standard, because I was mostly a runner. So that was where he delivered that sense to me, where enough on a football team, or wherever you are going to perform, your attribute to that team, you're gonna be a outlet, or you're gonna be I would say like you're just gonna be a fast player on that team. So either you're gonna speed, either you're gonna take the ball, and either you're gonna beat that third line, and if you can't kick the ball in the goal or anything, you pass it to the person who can finish. We're
Okay.
gonna have we're gonna have that person there who's going to match up to your speed. So even if you're there, he's gonna dare to at least finish. And in that time, I realized that that is not just about football, or that cannot be just the way. So there were moments where I had to choose, because I couldn't manage doing it all the time.
You can't do it all
I
the
thought
time.
that I thought at that age, I thought that, all right, because of this ability, and he says it can work, I'm going to do it all the time.
Yeah.
But realize that there's much more to the game.
Yeah.
And I usually, like, on weekends, we wouldn't train us, or if we don't have a game, um I would gather with him, and he would show me some more stuff towards it. And that's how I delivered that technical slot, for just for Herbert Martin, I would say, where he could fit in. Yeah. But he made it possible. And I think after that first D Cup season, my first D Cup season, that was where I transitioned into the national under 15 team.
Oh, you made national 15 team?
Yes, the national under 15 team, where I guess they were already in camp. They were
Yes.
already in session, and they came to Montego Bay to play a practice game
Right.
against us. And I'm gonna have to remember this player's name. I think it's Samson. I remember Samson, but he's a quick one also from Mercies.
Okay.
Mercies, yeah. And he was playing the left side, and I was playing the right side.
Is he a tick player, like a tick
Yeah,
shot?
he's stout.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Scored
stout.
than JC in
Yeah,
the
under 17. In 2017, Manning Cup and
yeah.
Oliver Shield.
I
Yeah, that
remember him.
same player. He was playing the left side, I was playing the right side. And Coach Hector Wright told me that that time Aaron Lawrence was coaching under 15 team. And he told me that, like, in the meeting for that starting team, he said,
Yeah.
you both are gonna be the danger man for us, which is St. James under 15. You're going to dominate this game. And I'm gonna tell you that we scored like 4 goals together, us as wingers. And
Okay.
that was where we transitioned into the national team. And then I realized that, okay, most of the players here at their under 15 level are not quick.
Right.
And that's what they would have compared with some of the Kingston players with us back home in Mobi or to the west,
Yeah.
where most of us would be fit and fast, quick. But in Kingston, technical ability, they have that over us.
Oh, okay.
So That's that. I would have. I would say I would give him that. Where he developed that for that at a tender age, and he taught me that aspect of football, and he helped me to manage how I use my speed for football, and made me reach where I am now.
Oh, so Richard, you made the national under 15 team at Herbert Marson, right?
Yeah, I
And
heard about it.
tell us how the fervent or the Jamaica College family, you know, end up getting you to come by to their school to make the transition into town.
Well, that transition was kind of what would I say last minute because at the under after the under 15 in ninth grade they wanted me to come to St. George's from ninth grade,
Okay.
but at that point I was still focusing on track and field at Herbert Marson. Yeah, so
Okay.
football was just really not
I never love it at the time.
no, the love was not there for it from that time. But ninth grade when they were vouching for me. I think that they were both Calabar and George's, St. George's. So Calabar and St. George's. I wanted to make the move to Calabar, but my parents said no. They didn't want to leave. Let me leave from Herbert Marson.
Mm,
And yeah, they didn't want me to leave. And then I would have to, sit out a year and then go again. She said she didn't want that for me at all. So decided to stay at Herbert Marson. Um, 2016 passed by, 2017 passed by, and that was when the national under 17 got together again.
yes.
And I went on maybe three camps, four camps, and I got injured
Okay.
in that play. And at that time, Coach Andre Virtue had messaged me on Instagram. I went to Ballers Academy. Yeah, big up
Right.
to Ballers now, where I'm a part of League and big up them. I went to Ballers Academy at the turf, and they were training. This I think this was my last training session for the Jamaican under 17 team,
Okay.
and we were playing a little squad game, and that's when Coach Darren Virtue saw me, and he was like, "Where you from?" and introduced and told him that I was from Montego, and he was like, "You don't think you need to make the transition to play some some Manning Cup?" And when I went back home, I swear to you, I felt real bad because after that, I didn't get back a call. I didn't get back a call. Another invite to the national under 17 team, but it comes down to the nitty gritty again when they came back to Montego Bay for another practice game, and again I'm playing for St James, but this time I'm playing right back.
Right. Right.
So at this time I was coached by Lee Craft Letman. And
Lee
he was yes, and at that time he was the coach for Herbert Marson. So that was 2017, 2018. And he told me that today you are going to play right back. I think I was marking Kaim Paris. I was
Oh,
marking Kaim Paris that time. He was playing left midfield. And when I started the game, I felt good. Like I felt when I started playing that position, back and forth, and
yes. Yes.
overlapping, and I felt real good. And when halftime, Andrew Edwards came to me, and he was like, "Why weren't you showing me all of this when you were at camp?" So at that time, I think I was playing wing. I was playing a wing at under 17. I don't know. Maybe they're looking for more of A class skill sets, and yeah, I didn't have all of that. Yeah, technical abilities was not there. So at that time, I was really defending,
Defensive. They were
in
more the defensive
making
and
runs, yeah, making
runs and crossing.
offensive runs, crosses, and against that team. And halftime, he told Coach Letman to not let me play the second half. So at that time, the second half, I went on the Jamaica under 17 team. Yeah, So I was playing for them. So
Second half.
I went on that for them second half. So I went to right back for the Jamaican under 17 team, and that was it. From that, I did not come back off of the national under 17 team. Pushed through, and that was when went to I went to Kingston for like 3 months. I think it was for the qualifiers in Panama, and Coach Darren Virtue from JC and Coach Peart came to one of the games. I think it was against
Coach
Cuba.
Spears.
Yeah, we played at George's and we played against Cuba.
Okay.
Yeah, and I started at right back again, and from that he told me, and he just called my parents, and this is they're offering a scholarship, and told my parents like, all right, I think this is the time where I have to decide now and make this move. I'm have to forget about the track and field, urban marathon, but it's the best move.
Because they're getting more traction in the football and the track and field.
Yeah, I was getting more. Me
Yeah.
moving from a smaller level to the under 17 level, it kind of inspired me to at least to say this is where I can find my possible potential
They're getting the blessing there, man.
in football, right?
In
Yeah,
football.
and I was like, for somebody from those high schools, top schools, to notify me or to acknowledge my skill sets, I was like, "Mommy, I need to make this move, mommy and daddy," and they both agreed, and that was when took a bus and all of that, took to JC to take the facility and all of that, and yeah, that was just the move. That was how I made the move from it. So it was practically through the under 17 team getting scouted, and
Oh,
then
okay.
I made that move. Yeah,
So who was the head coach at JC at that time when you went to JC?
it was the 2018 season. So Coach Peart had just gotten the job.
Mr. Coley left.
Yeah, Mr. Coley had left that summer, and then Peart as assistant coach, he came over as head coach. So my first season with Jamaica College was with Coach Peart, and
Right.
then 2019 with
With
Coach
Coach Ferguson.
Ferguson. Yeah,
Ferguson got GC faster together.
yeah,
You got
big coach,
Fergie.
big coach,
You
big
got Fergie.
coach.
Yeah. So like, what's the difference now? Playing at Jamaica College and when you're at Herbert Morrison, you get to love the game more. You get to learn a lot of stuff, right? And experience, don't it?
Yes, to be honest, to be honest, Jamaica College was very hard. It was hard. Everything was different. The surrounding, the
Mm-hmm.
training, the technical training staff, football and a whole was different because back in Montego Bay at Herbert Morrison, we really didn't have all that luxury, and
Okay.
football and a whole seemed like professionalism at Jamaica College. To be honest, yeah, it was easy for me back at Herbert Morrison because really had I was just playing there and just playing football. Didn't really have any competition where I always had my these scrapper boys were always playing, you know.
Yeah.
So making that transition, the only challenge I would say back then was trying to go into the national under 15 and the 17 team, which I made. Yeah,
Right, right.
but back to Jamaica College, Manning Cup, much more players with quality. So it was really hard, but I guess, in my opinion, it's not all about the technical ability. To be honest, because you could be the best, but you can't run. You can't give them 20 minutes. You can't give them 25 minutes, and you can't have that on a football team because we don't have enough subs. We don't. We can't just take you off of the field, give you a rest, and then make you come back. No, it doesn't work like that. So I know I had some abilities where I was higher than some of the guys, but at the same time, I worked really hard in increasing or improving my technical abilities.
Right,
So- and that was really the challenge there. You know,
right. So the coaching in terms of learning the tactics and stuff like that, was it easy? you said that it was very professionalized. So
Yeah,
that means they taught you a lot of things, off the ball movement, scanning, stuff like that. To improve your game.
yeah.
Tell us about that though.
Well,
Hmm.
I don't know if some persons would have go out on the field 2 hours, an hour before training starts, and that's where maybe coach coach Pierre or some other assistant coach would be there with you, drilling you in the hot sun, showing you how the techniques, the dribble inside, outside your foot, toe
Right,
taps, just it. That was legit. All my 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. training before the regular training session. I would be out there maybe 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes before. And that was me with coach or some of the coaches, some of the players also who had helped me. Um, I was not the best in technical abilities, but I can tell you now that I've improved very much.
right, right,
Yeah, and that was where I get my touches in, kicking the ball, many feet in the air, trying to take it down, all the techniques. That was 2018. When I started to play for Ligani FC now, when I was around Mitchell Wall. I don't know if y'all know Mitchell Wall.
right,
He
right.
was he was the person who I would be at Ligani or by ballers countless hours. He's the one showing me different techniques on the turf, how to control the ball, how you can kick the ball, how you can whip the ball. Cause you might have all the free kick them lock. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's his special. And his technical ability, I would say A class, A plus.
yeah.
Yeah. Dirt pitch, turf, in the sun. 'Cause he used to play for Jamaica Beach team, all of that. He have all the touch. Everywhere on the feet, on your feet or on your foot, where or how you're supposed to make contact with the ball. And he has inspired me to increase my technical. So I would give. That's just how I learned my technical abilities.
Okay, so with all those teaching, and you guys end up, um, winning the Manning Cup, winning the Manning Cup. Also, uh, we went to the semifinal in the
In
Champions Cup, right?
Champions Cup, yeah.
I saw you guys beating Margaret Sevelov at stadium. Uh, what you guys went up against a lethal striker. What was it like, playing against, try to stop him from score, and that's Peter McGregor from McGrath. You remember Peter McGregor? He's no,
Yeah. That was, 20,
that was his,
29 2019, right?
yeah, right,
Yeah,
2019.
yeah. I think we had a better chance in 2018, my first season, but we
Yes,
lost to Cornell College.
yes.
Yeah. That was hard. Yeah, that story, I don't really want to talk about that story again. But going back into my home turf in the Catchinall Stadium and losing 1-0 to Cornwall, who I always beat coming up in under 14,
Mm.
it was really tough. But yeah, but going up against Peter McGregor, I had no clue, right? So I didn't know about him, but
Yeah.
when I think we went to scouting reports, and we heard that he has a quality and he can kick the ball and he's quick.
And he
Yeah,
can jump high.
yeah, he's a good striker. He have all the abilities to use his left, right, and his head. Yeah, but I think at that time, against Margaret, JC came out very, very, very angry. Yeah, I can remember in the interview. I remember the coach's name. He said he was gonna be the first country school to beat us that season. I
Right.
remember, and our coach was like, "This is not acceptable," you know.
Hmm.
We're not supposed to go out there saying that okay, maybe we're gonna go there with our chest high, saying that all right, we're gonna win or we're gonna beat this team. We should go out there comfortable and play how we play football. Peter McGregor was moving completely across the field. He started dropping deep where he's not. He's not supposed to play. Magraf was nervous, I guess. And I came off halftime. Again, we came off halftime. So,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. I
I guess,
remember I was in the stadium watching that game. You know.
yeah, I guess he didn't have a good game that day.
I only say good game. You have to. It's about he's the main man and he wants to do everything. And in football, at that level, it depends on what the knowledge that you have. To smart because fitness is not just run like a mad because you think
Yeah,
fit. You have to know how to do it in interval and you have to play your position. And
yeah,
he was the only main man there, so he kind of throw him off in a way. But now, if you see him at the Premier League, he must not stop score a goal.
yeah. And him just come back.
Yeah, I'm just coming back.
Yeah, so I've been watching him.
Oh, you're watching him.
Yeah, I watched a couple of his games. And
So,
even when they scored one against Moby United. He scored the winner
yeah,
against Montevideo. Yeah.
and I think he scored against Tivoli also that one. Tivoli, I think it's Tivoli scored that one goal against also. So you guys in 2018, Jocomba and McDonald,
But no,
yeah, McDonald destroyed JC. Jocombo, Jano, quality player, so McDonald good player. He's at Portmore now.
yeah.
Yeah, that turn that McDonald turn that defender and just get in the air and kick it in the back of the net was.
It's supposed to be me though.
you
Yeah,
know,
I was supposed to have that mark, but it was a quick shot. It was a quick throw, so
so it's basically the team kind of lock off at that time.
yeah, we suck off that time. Near post, beat the keeper near post again, and we had tons of chances. We had tons of chances, but it's a good try and a good try, and a good.
You remember Derlan Ayat?
Yeah, I remember that.
I have a person that went for Derlan from JC. I carried to Charlie Boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, Damien Ayat's brother.
yeah,
Yeah, man. We taking from JC. I care about Charlie Boy. Quality keeper also. I think though 2019, if you guys had Derlan, I think you guys would win all the championship.
yeah. He was performing good, back at Charlie.
Yeah. So so when you were at JC, moving over now, what was it like? Thinking about your career, what's your future? What you're thinking about when you finish mining cup and stuff like that. Man.
Yeah, all right. My first priority was to play back home, but where the challenge comes in with parents and
Right.
choosing football, not getting your aspirations for pursuing in school. So yes, I had to respect that. 2018, after the season 2018, I was training with sorry.
Yeah, man, no problem.
I was training with Harborview.
Okay.
I was with Baby Gardner, Peter Lee Vassell, the Shane Beckford, and I was in that team. And you know, after talking with my coaches from um, Ligani FC, Coach Andre Virtue and stuff, um, pursuing to go to college, getting eligibility, and all that, I couldn't have taken that sign a contract. So I had to depart. So at that point, I was just playing with an amateur at Ligani, where I won Major League,
Yeah,
the team up to Super League. So
man. Yeah, win be a title, man.
yeah, and then when we moved up to Super League, we were undefeated when COVID hit, and we
Okay.
and we were at the quarterfinals
Okay.
in Super League. So that would have been a plus for me, because maybe we would have gone into a bigger era where League and United would be in the playoffs, trying to make their way to the Premier League.
Yeah.
It was so unfortunate for COVID to hit that time, but I know that team, Oligani, was really good. We were
Who was the coach
practicing.
there?
Sorry.
Who was the coach there? Liga.
Andre Virgin.
Andre Virgil. Okay.
Yeah, Coach Andre Virgin. And Orlando, Coach Orlando. Yeah, and when I told my parents about pursuing what I wanted to be, um, I was looking more into UE to pursue diagnostic imaging,
Okay.
but 2019 when the COVID hit and all of that, so many scholarship offers and stuff got cut. Coaches started to get stripped of their jobs. All of the programs, the soccer programs, had stopped.
Right.
So
Everything just go.
could not, yeah, so could not play football and stuff. So yeah, it had me on pause for a while. So that was where I was going to just transition straight into the soccer at UE. But again,
Like Yui.
UE came out of
Program scrub.
UE, UE program scrap also. So
Right.
for me to pursue education and play soccer, the only facility at UE was not there. So
Right.
that would just lead me now into just becoming a professional or semi-professional in Jamaica without the school, you
Right.
know, and that
Right.
would be hard. So when conversate with my mom and dad about it, they were saying that no, I'm not going to do it. I need to go get that bachelor's,
Yes.
tradition. So um, just started training straight with Liga NFC or Coach Andre Virtue, and then the opportunity at Wilmington offered itself. So I made way here where I'm already in my well, I would say I'm already in my third year, in my junior year. So
What you're studying there now?
yeah, health sciences,
Health sciences.
health
Okay.
sciences. Yeah. So I was practical.
Is it easy? Is it hard?
No, it's pretty easy. To be honest, it's pretty easy.
You love it, man. You love it. That's why I said that.
I feel like it's a easy one of the easiest way to get this associate. Not associate, this degree. It's very easy here. All you need is to have your time scheduled out, I would say.
Okay.
Because yeah, you have a lot of free time, but it's what you do with your free time.
Okay.
Because you're not very lenient here also with schoolwork, so I'd have to just take that into consideration. But it's pretty easy.
So, so now you move from Jamaica, COVID hit, stop a lot of things for you. Maybe you're going to a university instead. But, the traction was from a college. So you had to make that choice, leave Jamaica and,
Yeah.
and, and pursue, your education while still thinking about, going pro with football, which is understandable. So how was it like though making a transition over to the college system? How was it like in that system playing football?
Well,
If we answer that question, let me just run through some because a lot of people they might wonder why I'm not big them up on this. So when name Durant Barton, him been waiting. David Garden, my brother, tune in. When name again Chavez Brooks, one Richland. Nah man I lie.
hmm,
You
yeah,
know him?
yeah, man. He's here also at
Yeah.
Wilmington.
Oh, is that well me talk with you? Okay. Durant Barton, yeah man. Them speed days there, you see me?
Yeah, yeah, Mr. Butner. Yeah, from Parish days under 14. Yeah, Mr. Butner, Steve Butner,
David Garden.
function.
Remember the days, bro.
Yep.
Jeremy Thompson family.
Yes,
Christopher Pearson, no Mr. Buckner, bro. Christopher, I need an interview with you, Pierce. About that. Yeah, man. I was some people I want to interview, I want an interview from you, Christopher. He's in America now, right?
yeah, I think he's here.
Yeah, the boss just give me a little taste of the Premier League and just cut left for stuff.
Fast. Two game and
Okay,
gone.
man, I give you a gun. I come back for you under 20 still, so. So go take,
Yeah.
take
When is that? When is that competition?
Uh, I think it's in June, July, somewhere there,
Yeah.
around that time. They are in selection process right now, but you know the man they get picked already based on his performance
Class, man,
in
class.
class. They get picked already, you know. And thing. Who this again now? David Garden said did go say it, you know, Chris. And I don't remember what he's talking about there. Go Richie, I'm so proud of you, ballers for life.
Yeah.
Fresh God. Get the likes up, people. You hear that? Get the likes up, people. Now go and go in, the likes will go up. Yeah, man. So YouTube can spread it out to and more people can take in or go and answer some good interviews, some good information for you guys. You know, our job is to put forward the young talents and not kill them. Baller Christ, which baller this? Favorite baller. Herbert Morrison baller too. Yeah, man, in there. So make sure you see go on Instagram and follow him. See what going on over there in his career. Damien Ayat, that Derlan Ayat's big brother. Big up Damien, that big match today, you know.
There you
Yeah,
go,
man.
man. Blessings,
Make sure
blessings.
see you can save them ball with Bembo and then other time I kick off for you today. Me I come watch the game. You know, Derlan. 3 goals him score. Peter Berger you talk about that car. Which
Mm,
club is that? He's not at a club. He is at a university. Wilmington University.
yeah.
People. Yeah. Earl Simpson. Earl Simpson. You know who this is?
Big on it, center back, yeah, man.
Man,
No,
former
more than
Ireland
him.
player.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we play against him in a Champions Cup, not Champions Cup, States Cup final with Charlie Moon, right? I have
Yeah.
a player named Neymar. Neymar dismissed him all the while. You know? One love them getting a. I
In
tell you,
the
Charlie Moon think that is good still, but some things, you
like
know,
Christian,
mash up the
um,
mash up
I
the whole
was
thing.
for the college league goal last year.
Yeah,
Well, the college, my first season was excellent. To be honest, I had a great season, great freshman season. I went to the national tournament. We lost in the first round though. So we finished in the last 32 in the whole nation. Um, I had, yeah, I'm not sure you're supposed to see all the awards being posted.
mm-hmm.
I got the Rookie of the Year award. I made the first team for the East region, and my stats were 2 goals, 10 assists from right back. So I think that was
Two
a
goals,
very
10
good.
assists.
Yeah, 2 goals, 10 assists. That was a very good start for me.
You're the midfielder,
Yeah,
man.
and to top that off, I think I got the second most assists. So I beat all the midfielders and all of that. But it was a good season, man. First season.
Earl Simpson, you're in the chat. What's your thought on the man Martin in the defensive midfield for Arnett? Just text it and let me see. Who is that now? Earl say, me get red card
You
from
know
the
what I'm
semi.
talking about.
Oh, him get red card from the semi-final. And me, bro. Oh, I'm a king then. I told him did favor them time, man. A king. A
Good
king, man.
quality, them man. Quality centre backs. Calm.
Remember good. Taj White say, oh, this terrible. Are different
Yeah,
white. Taj White. Do it, my bro. Do it, my
I
bro.
think he's in Germany right now.
Okay,
One
it's
of
in
those
Germany.
players who made the move from JC to Germany.
So he's playing there. He's going to university.
No, I think he's in the academy.
Okay, so there's a lot of players who are played played in the youth system for Jamaica, and they're all over the world. But do the JFF or coaches keep tabs with you guys? Want to know your move, talk to you and stuff like that on a daily basis because the matriculation system from these youth teams to the senior team is not there. I want to know, do these coaches keep contact with you guys?
Uh, it's Taj Hilton, man. Taj Hilton. Taj
Okay,
Hilton from Georges. It's
okay,
Taj
John.
Hilton. Man. Flex. Yeah, he's in the university here now. Just made a move to D1. But
Okay.
yeah, to answer your question, that I don't think is happening in JFF. I don't think
Okay.
that's happening in JFF. Youth football is I, now I see that there's the under 20 that was mentioned a couple weeks ago. I seen like 5 6 US based players
Right.
come down, but for the national team now I don't know. For the under 20s, under 23s, I think those are very good prospects. If you look at other countries, you have a lot of countries that who are continuing to play with your youth who they have brought up through in their system.
Right. Right.
And Jamaica, I think he is not really. They are not really taking student athletes.
Right. Right.
So student athletes are not really recognized because they're not out playing maybe against professional. They're not playing in professional teams. So it's really not what they're looking for. So they're looking for standards. But I think the talent is what they're supposed to be looking for because most persons here and in the college system, look at Javin Brown. I can use as example.
Right.
Javin Brown, Javin Brown has always had that quality to play on the national team, but because he was playing in a college competition, right? He was always starting. He was always playing. I would say he was always playing good football. But as soon as he made that transition into an MLS team, I don't even think he played a game for the MLS team before he got a call for the national team. So I just feel like before they don't have the interest in just college players. But as soon as they make the break into a national into a professional team, he can be in Jamaica. Premier League there. If they go to Caribbean country or anything, or make the transition to USL. From as they do make that transition, they have a greater possibility in making it to the national team. And I don't think that is, but it's whatever. We can't do what
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
have
You can.
their thing. You know. See, as Christopher said, it's all about who is playing at the professional standard. Yeah, all about that.
But I believe in sometimes. All right. Look at King. King was playing quality football in the high school system, man. Because I
Yeah.
was watching him. My team played against his team. And I could have tell you half the bat that this youth is special. You understand? I
Yeah.
could tell you half the bat. When I did an interview with King, right? And I was on this platform and I was telling my co-workers on the platform that King is going to be a mainstay in this Jamaica team, national team, and he's
Mhm.
going to make waves. And them said to me, said, no, I'm saying that King is the best centre back at Cavaliers. They're saying no. So I was asking one of them a question. This guy was in Canada, and I said, if you're going to buy a player, centre back, which player would you buy, King or Topi? And him saying, when I buy King, Topi any day over King. You understand what I mean? So me look at him and say, you're a waste of money. Not saying that Topi is a bad player, right? But potential wise, to make it far and business wise, King is more a player that would make it. And see what is happening now. They can see what is happening now with King.
Yeah.
He's getting opportunities, playing for a national team. His name is out there. He's doing well. He's improving and stuff. While the other player is just in Jamaica to other clubs, not making that breakthrough overseas. Well, nothing is wrong with that because he's playing and he's one
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
player for Jamaica also. So um, big
Yeah.
up Topi, same
So
way. Big up yourself. You understand me? But at the end of the day, you have players who are, better than players. That is understandable and they are going to make it further than other players. So I saw that from school level and I can tell you understand, but other persons, they only look at name and
yeah,
don't
names.
look at talent or they can't see further than what they are seeing. Sometimes you have look at a player, you can see further. Like when I look at you playing at JC, I can say, no man, you in a normal. It's a run down the lines and a square, I mean, speed, technique, control, everything, squares. You understand me?
Yeah.
And it is bad that Jamaica don't have a system to watch you guys, grow and keep tabs with you and say you need to work on this, you need to work on that. I think the technical committee or the JFF need to have a system like that where they do that stuff. You understand me? So
Yeah, I think so also. I think also they should implement um I don't know. I would use this as reference where you're playing FIFA and you're in a management mode and you have three, four, five scouts that are going to different countries to seek that player or to watch those players. Five, six, seven. I don't think that you have JFF has um those type of persons who are going out there to at least to see persons who were in their system before, and
right,
or could regenerate players who they're not knowledgeable of because there's a lot of talent out there who are playing youth level, maybe for their clubs who are not in school, so they can't see them. So they're making that transition just through like summer leagues or something, or because they can't afford to go to school and that we're talking about high school here. So maybe under 15, under 17 level or under 20 levels. But
right, right.
that's what I think the JFF should also do, like increase the number of scouts what they have out there to seek players.
Right, because you make the under 15 team, you make the under 17 team, and then that's it. You understand me?
U20s, U20s.
You make the U20s also,
Yeah.
um, and it is hard for you to make the national team outcomes.
Yeah,
You understand
well,
me?
I feel that the professional level is a key matter
Okay.
where if you're not playing at a professional level, they will see that he's not ready. Uh,
No, but
I
even
remember when I remember when Kaim Paris was 17.
right, right,
Kaim and Alex Marshall was the first youngsters who made the national team. I think they went to the qualifiers in a Caribbean country. I don't remember. And when they made that move into the national team, they both had like 3 games for Cavalier. Kaim had just finished um 2018 has just finished the Costa Cup with Dintil, and just that move to Cavalier to play professional, which is the highest league in Jamaica. He made that move. So I believe that if you're not playing professional league or if you're not playing with the professional environment, you're not gonna make it. Look
no,
at
but
look at even Pleasant, Mount Pleasant's Devante.
yeah,
Devante.
Devon,
You
yeah,
made
yeah,
that you
they,
made that move into the professional league, highest
they,
level, and you
are
perform.
going to look on you.
That
But what I'm saying though, even though they have that policy about the professional league, but still have something out there for persons who are in the college system who dominated the
who
schoolboy
dominated.
league. Because at the end of the day, you don't not care what nobody wants to say. The same man that we are talking about the schoolboy league, this and the schoolboy league, that. That's where they go and watch most of their football and talk about a player good and way and take. You understand? It's
Yeah,
only when they talk to some other people, them kind of change their mouth. You understand?
more. Yeah, but the thing is, why wait until they just make the move to play at least one game into the professional level? The talent is not going to change. You
Right.
know, the talent is not going to change. So why just wait until they go right into afterwards? You're gonna give them a call,
Because
and they were at the high school level.
I think they invited Owell from JC the other day, right?
Yeah,
And you know, I think he came on half time or later on in the second half, and he got a couple of minutes and stuff. It didn't look bad at all. And that's some of those players are the future, right? Those are born and bred players from Jamaica. What are we doing with them, right? Not because he's in the college system. Remember the system in Jamaica, people. Most of these players playing football in Jamaica not going to, make them family proud in terms of because they're not getting a lot of money. These clubs are
yes,
not going to pay you. You need
yeah,
education, right? And you need to leave, play a 2 seasons and leave and go to a better club. Understand? But they understand the system. So they should put a system in place that even though they are looking for professional players, but still keep tabs with you guys who dominated the youth level. Right? Remember you guys dominate youth level, you know. You won
Exactly.
this, you won that, you won the schoolboy league. You understand me? Not all schoolboy league alone. You won the JFF leagues. You
Yeah.
understand me?
Major League,
Major
Advanced
league.
Super League.
Right. Playing against big man, beating them.
And,
Right?
yeah, and in those leagues too, you have a lot of young players that are playing there from the high school level also.
Right. So I think JFF need to put something in place because a lot of players are all over the world and you're not taking tabs on them to see their progress. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes they need to send out like work on this at the club. This is a system that Jamaica is teaching.
Yeah.
Work on this at the club. Right?
Yeah.
Um bad to bad though, you know, Tapa Whitmore drop Karim Paris. He told him to work on a certain um part of his training.
Mhm.
And Karim Paris worked on it and now he's tearing up the league. He's tearing up the league. So bad to bad, big up Tapa Whitmore for that one then. I got that news from a birdie, you
Yeah.
know, and he's doing well now. So
Yeah.
I think though that's where we fall bad on the youths when they move from Jamaica, if they are studying, you know, to
Hmm.
better themselves, is like they made a bad choice.
Yeah, we made a bad choice.
It's not a bad choice. It's a reality choice. You have to look into yourself. You know, after you finish your education, how old are you now?
I'm 21. Just
21,
20. Yeah.
right? So you can play under 23 team. You can play under 23 if this team qualifies, you know.
Yeah.
Because all the system is that once the under 20 team qualify for the World Cup, under 20 World Cup,
Yeah.
um when the Olympics come back,
Yeah.
you can use you can use under 23 players, 2002 players, under 23 players. So maybe at that time you JFF will call you and stuff like that. You
Yeah,
understand?
we missed out on the U20, the U20s was on to play on in 2019
Utopia,
also.
Utopia. Oh, that one.
Yeah, it was gonna play the summer of 2019, but everybody know COVID
COVID,
came in. Yeah,
COVID killing me. Yeah,
but
yeah,
that was the next one. That would be a good cue to set off also. That would be a
yeah.
good.
The team would be like a strong team.
That would be 2019 Manning Cup. The Phil and Lawrence, the all of those players from Kingston
Yeah.
College,
So
Mari, all of them players are
did
coming up.
you represent the all Money Cup schoolboy team?
Yes, yes,
You went with them.
yeah.
Oh, okay. You see how much goal Peter Marga score.
No, you scored the last game 4.
Yeah, man, quality player, quality player.
Yeah, the
Um,
final 4.
mm. I'm gonna see you at tear down the line and I square them. You assist him too.
Yep. The first 3 game, two no, first 2 games, 2-1, and then 4-0. And then the last game, we bagged them up. Yeah.
Okay.
That was like 30 players.
So there's a lot of scouts there.
Yeah, there was a lot of scouts there. To be honest, there was a lot of scouts. There was a
Any
lot
of
of
them
scouts
came to
there.
you like interest?
Yeah, I'm telling you, like
Clubs or
US
colleges?
USF. Inter Miami is right in the base of there. So Inter Miami always there. The Inter Miami FC, the one that played in the NPSL over here and the USPSL. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So so ah boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm not in that politics in a Balaka. Balaka, I'm in that politics there now. Don't let that.
I can't even see Nicky Daly in one call up. One.
Yeah, even Nicky Daly. It's sad, it's sad, it's sad. But sometimes it's a choice you made, you know, because me can't so good at me guy USL, you know, so you not go USL. No, sorry. Dominate for Cavaliers, I'm going USL, no. Better mistake Cavaliers than them. Still.
Man,
That-
well, I think he made the right choice, man. To be honest, yeah,
Well,
cause
it's the
he
right
put
choice for
himself.
his right choice for his pocket for a moment for I think short term goal.
Yeah, short term.
It's a good choice, short term goal. But at the end of the day, you look at where you want to be in the football landscape. You have to think about. Sometimes after this, some opportunities is not the right opportunity,
Mhm.
really. You know, because I think if him did take the Europe, him that dominate now. You understand? I don't think the USL improves Jamaican players.
Yes,
That's
I'm
my
telling
thought. It don't improve the Jamaican players and it don't sell you neither. You have to be really exceptional, like Flemings who got the option the other day, because of 3 years he might dominate the league. And people want you. If you're in Europe and you dominate the league 1 year, score 10 goals, you're making a move to our next club. I
you.
can
Yes.
tell you that. You understand? And I think he had that talent to do that. But he's comfortable now and he's just trying to make money off his craft and different mindset. You understand? And I would say Karim Paris who wants to make it big. So he's continue trying to improve himself and make that move. Because he's going to make a move again. Bigger money this time.
Yeah, okay, I think Karim Paris is 3 years up now,
Right. So he's going to make a bigger move.
and
So
he's performing at the A class at the top level in where he's playing. So
right, them even want him to come represent them country. So you can stay. Yeah, I married a girl over there now. I'm good guy. Yeah, that's how the football is. I think though the persons in the power in Jamaica with the football, they don't make the players want to play for Jamaica. It's like they make it run like a club system. Like you know that. And because we come from Jamaica, we love Jamaica, we want to lose. You understand the love for
yeah,
Jamaica is still there. But they don't make us feel like you have that pride and you don't even want the money when you play for Jamaica, you just want to play. The pride then they make the pride they want kill the football for the national team.
yeah, man, I'm killing it, man.
They want kill the pride. You understand? When you're young, to play for Jamaica for the national team, you feel big, like mighty, strength you have in you just different. When you go up on the road, they move different playing for your country. You understand me? It's
True,
supposed to
true.
be an honor playing for your country. You understand me? And that's not there. They're taking it away. It's like a party shop business. Anybody
Yeah,
can.
yeah, 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 for real.
You understand? I think that needs to change now. They need to build a culture at back. When you play for Jamaica, it means you are an ambassador for Jamaica. You work your ass off to be in that national team.
That's not
You
easy.
understand what I say? It's supposed to be a different level, a different thinking.
Yeah.
See me? Yeah, man. So, it's 1 hour, and I just want you to tell the fans, tell the youngsters, what it takes and tell me, where would you like to go after you finish your degree?
Yeah.
If you're going to do your masters, your masters, or you're just coming to play professional, and which club you want to go and stuff like that.
Yeah, everybody know that, with being somebody who love football,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to go to the highest level. So my criteria, what I have on my plate right now is just to make finish, get this degree.
Yeah.
I can get my parents off my back. When I get that degree, that's what I can get that. I can get work. All that facility, all that luxury I can get with that degree. Um,
Okay.
if not,
All right.
straight into the professional level. I think I would want to go to Europe. Nothing. I would want to go to Europe first.
Right.
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 So either I don't know, second, third division, maybe go
Which country though?
country. I would love to go to Germany.
Germany.
I'd love to go to Germany. Yeah. So Germany, second, third division. We'll make that transition there and then maybe to England. But England is very hard to get in.
Very
That's
hard.
one of the
You have to get.
hardest.
You have to
Hard.
get. You have to get a lot of. It's easier for you to get. National call up. You have to play 15%. You have to play at least 15 games with 75% playing time. I think to
Yeah.
get the points. And because the I would say the ranking of Jamaica is they're not in the top 50, so it's difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
But there are ways around it. If your performance is good and you are being sold for over $10 million, €10 million, you get that. You can go get the contract there because you're a special player. It means
Yeah.
you're a special player. Like Leon Bailey, 30 million pound.
Yeah.
Those players, once a club buy for those amount of money, you're special. They can get that, you know, contract there. So like Bowser, if an English club buy Bowser now, they'd have to pay 15 million or up to 20 million thereabout because his performance is up and he
Yeah.
works that money. You understand me? He works that money. So that's how it works. But there are ways around it. They can go in different league, step up your money,
Step
build
up. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that.
I was talking to a mentor other day. He At the age of 21, he went into the Sweden team,
So
Sweden league. I mean,
okay,
so he was playing in like maybe the third division in Sweden, and then he step up after one season, and then I step up again after the next season, and then he just said, "Yo, all right, this is it." But I think he got injured, and it caused him
stop.
to stop playing right now. But he was saying when you make those break into those small countries, and you're in Europe, and you have like people behind you or people who can spoke for your,
Right,
you can make those. Like maybe from Sweden, you might go into one of the top leagues in Germany or in Portugal, or go, you can
right,
make those moves there with people behind you who can make those offers, can make them available. But for where it is right now, with me having 3 years eligibility left in college, I think you know how it goes in the United States. You're not gonna get drafted, or you're not gonna get the possibility of drafting until you're in your senior year,
right, right,
last year for it. So they're not gonna draft you before that. And even if you're a player they're watching, if you're a freshman, they're gonna watch you for the first. They're gonna take their eyes off of you for the first 2 3 years, and they're gonna only come back to see your performance in your final year, because that's where they want to see the possibility of you playing for their club, or at that level. You
right, right.
you get me? So if you're not performing in the senior year, you're not gonna get the possibility of you getting drafted. Right? So
So
me, I just want to work harder. I think the national under 23, the under 23 that might come up in a few years is a target for me also, and I feel like I want it to be. It's not what I want though, but if it's in a,
you have to pray. You have to pray.
if it's in an environment, maybe going to maybe you see they went to China, one of those big countries for the tournament. I want to go. I want to make that team at least, and then work hard into getting a lot of play time there. Cause that's at that age, or maybe around 20, 22, 23. At that age, I think it's the maybe it's gonna be late, but I think it's the best time after knowing that I finished my bachelor's, finished school. So that would be the best time to make that transition into the professional football world. So
Okay.
that's what I'm praying for, and vying to keep that.
So you have to pray for the under 20 team now to win and reach. So you guys can get the opportunity to play the under 23. You understand me?
Yeah,
It's
but
up to
even the under 23, you don't think they play qualifiers? Remember 2019 when they were in Jamaica,
them.
they were
Right, right.
playing by Arnett. That was the qualifiers, but they didn't make it.
Didn't
They
make it.
didn't make it. They didn't make it.
But because of the COVID thing, they have a different system how them do it now. They're using the 2003 players to qualify, for the under 20, and those players to matriculate up in the under 23. But I think when that time come, they can use the 2002 players, 2001 players. I think something like that.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I think that's how it's going to be. Mr. Paul Maxwell can tell us more information on that. Oh, Earl since the Mala Martin is the best in the league, bro. He got everything. Man, no for work, man. He can't score a goal. You know, my boy still, coaching my Charlie Mount High School.
all right.
I do well. Keep up the good work, Earl Simpson. Yeah, man. I want an interview with him early. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna link up on the Instagram. Christopher Pearson. Christopher Pearson. So remember the countries the players are professional. Yeah man. Christopher Pearson a bright youth, you know. I like how he articulate himself and do him thing, you know. Keep doing the order, man. JFF needs to call up more of the youths. Yeah man, all the while. Youth them I go fight you down. Say nothing about JFF, them I fight them. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all about who is yeah, got 30.
yeah, man.
Hold on, you know.
Done.
Unseen sports, me tell us yesterday say speed of four in Jamaica. Paris can't play back for Jamaica. But that wouldn't make no sense. That wouldn't make no sense because it would help speed to make money.
Exactly.
It will so even if they have bad blood with each other, you know, speed have that connection for him to play for Jamaica would be, the best thing for speed, pockets. Pocket. Because he's gonna earn by that sell on class. Please to learn about how the business going football people. It's key. Balakar say, you see, when the youth them this speed, I hit that for Jamaica. Come on. He's not that type of person. Come on. No, stop it, man. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Lala, you them no go call it, what you them now go call you. Them I go call them friend. Or them club watch and see to speed them. Alright, so would you, you know, like leave when you finish your degree, come back to Jamaica, play at least a one season and see if you can make that break to a club if you don't get the opportunity from the USA.
If I don't get the opportunity,
The opportunity from USA.
yeah. If I don't, but
If you
I don't plan in getting coming back there to play.
so like what's it like though getting agents or a person to talk for you for clubs? Is there anybody knocking at the door right now? Want to get your
Yeah,
CV?
yeah. Um, I'm under management for fights management right now. They are based in Canada and Europe, mostly countries like Denmark, Sweden, Finland. Yeah,
Right.
but just that's just for the start. Yeah, I had opportunities before I had college, but because I had signed my NLI and everything, I couldn't travel to those countries for trial, and it kind of messed me up because I went there already to sign. COVID had already come in,
Yeah.
and at that point, I thought there was nothing there, so I had to choose the college route. But in that time, there was nothing being spoken of. But, things just happen out of the blue. You have a couple of them who wanted me to come for trials and stuff. 2 week, 1 month trial. But because I had signed the NLI, it would literally tear up all my opportunities for eligibility here. So
Okay. So
yeah.
once you go for a trial for a club, it stop you from
Yes, because if you go for the club, you get the possibility of getting signed.
that means
You,
you're gonna
I
get
am
offered.
not going to be able to sign for the club
Okay.
because I'm in the school system.
Okay. Okay. And you have 1 more year leave, so it's not a
Yeah, I have 1 more year leave, 1.5 year leave in school, but I have eligibility to play for the next 3 years.
okay, 1.5 years. You're not gonna wait. You're not playing for the 2 year man. You're just as a
Mm. From
full
from the
pro.
from as I said, from the bachelor's done with I good.
Yeah, man. Because the system now that Paul Hall is remember Javian Brown full of speed, so he using a lot of speed wing back like Zimnis and those persons. So I think you would fit in his system right now after that. I'm
Yeah,
telling you based on how you play and stuff like that. You can tackle, you can square the balls and you can beat players 1v1 and you understand the role in formation.
yeah,
So I think you'll be a good asset. Paul Hall, remember Richard Thompson right here. I know you watch me. You know you watch. I link you make you watch the interview. See one superstar here. Remember, unseen sports can see them from far. Mr. King, come Paula, I need to pick this one. Get him in right now. Give him a. Nation Leagues will come up, give him a chance.
Yeah.
It's a speed. Andrew Sewell. I don't know. See you here. Remember me tell you. I'm gonna make it status upon seeing sports TV, just time. You understand? I always remember this. I remember Mendy's story and Angola contest story.
Yeah.
And when them big 25, 26, them I get them boss. It's about the willpower and the continuity. Never give up, you never die. And you know that from JC, never die.
Yeah. Remember that, man.
Just a push out the work. You understand me? See Scar have him degree and in that Jamaica now play. You understand? If you can get a good
Good
season,
quality. Yeah, just need a good season and mouth.
he's in the team. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's not a bad choice, bro. Not a bad choice. And once you have persons to the agencies that knows your talent and want to push
Yeah.
you, just keep working hard. One of the question I want to ask you though, is it that those clubs that want you on trial, you tell them your situation already, right?
Yeah, they know the situation. They know the situation.
So they give you like stuff to work on though, like work on so you can improve yourself.
Yeah, and there was York also. There was
Okay.
York in Canada.
Yes.
They wanted me to come there, just leave the American system college here and attend college there.
Yeah.
But with that, I would have to sign a contract with them. But instead of me getting paid, they would have to pay for my school.
Oh,
So there's a
good
lot of
bargain.
things there's a lot
Good
of things going on.
bargain.
Yeah.
Good bargain. But at the end of the day, you're 1 year away from moving, so and you're pursuing what you love, the career choice that you love, and it's near. You just need to work on those stuff and pick smart which country you want to go in, and stuff. I will be watching your career because you're gonna post it on Instagram and stuff, and I will keep the link and stuff like that. All right, so what I'm going to just finish run through them, and then we'll go. Who this yeah? Dame Chavan Peart. Say big up college man and seen. I remember when I first saw Richard play JC. Instant remember Marcelo. You hear that? One say remember Marcelo when I watch you play. What I lie? I real talk. Just go and do it. Good bro, big right back. Yeah man, they man I know good. Where me from?
Uh, I remember I played a couple match against him at a Waterhouse team. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I remember.
What's in it? Can turn straight and over. I turn straight and over. Yeah, man, which team you playing for in Jamaica, brother? Who don't know ever play for the big bad dumb bowling? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Have the most clean sheets of final league, 7. Big keeper, I wonder if he might get called again. Jeffy,
First.
look at Damon Ayat. He's doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing well. All right, so, we're in the end of the interview. Mr. Richard Thompson, exclusive, give us information about the USL League, his time playing in Jamaica, playing for the national team, the difference with he did not love the sport and found the love for it later down in his school life and stuff like that. We heard a lot about it. Tell us, or tell the youngsters, what they should do, whenever playing football and what are your goals, what you aspire to be, and what they should do to make it where you are now. Tell
Yeah.
them.
Well, just for the message for everybody out there and the youths, I feel like what we aspire to be should not be steered by others or other people that you think will influence you, but it's what you want as a student or as a person. And when you think of going into a professional world, whether it be football, whether it be for your job, whether it be any one of those criterias, make that decision with your heart. It's what you want. And if at any time or any given time you feel that you've made the wrong decision, that's when you are going to make that transition into speaking to others or to your mentors who you know that can help you to make better decisions. When you make a mistake, it's not the end of the road, right? Parents and others can tell you a lot about it. If not, keep striving for what you want, keep striving for your endeavor, and I'm sure that you can make it. We all have talents here, um, on and off the field. So for you to may or to be successful, right, you have to put in your best and put every foot forward, or put a strong mind towards it, because it's all mental. See that psychological aspect of life, it's very important. So when you just cover it, put God in your prayers also, and you'll be good going forward. Yeah.
All right, the section I have to big up some people now. So big up everybody you want big up.
Well, take the time off to big up everybody who log on the live, support my system, support Unseen TV, coaches, staff, everybody who had made that interaction with me, in for me to be at this level where I'm at now. That's one big up Liga FC, big up Boys Club, um, parents, everybody home that who have been supporting me up to now. So I take the time out to say thanks. It's not done yet. The journey is not done. So there's more to come, and there's more behind the closed doors. So look out.
Yes, people, Richard Thompson, he wants to be in the national team in the future. He
Yeah.
wants to be at the highest level in England. He wants to go to Germany, make that jump over to the big England, competition, people. He's working hard. He's in the college system trying to get his education first because how the Jamaican things stay already, and he wants to become a professional footballer. He got the talent. Just have to work on it and get the right person to push him into that stream. Thank you very much, Richard Thompson, to stop by Unseen Sports TV. The family likes you. Everybody, your friends came out and watch you, tell your story and stuff like that. And I hope some of the youngsters here, is inspired you will not liking the sport and end up liking the sports because of it. Its structure and the vibes, the love it
Yeah.
gives you and stuff like that. Just continue doing you, continue working hard because nothing beat work. The formula, Alkaline sing that song, formula is work. It's just work. And once you put in that work, people will see you and you will get that traction. So continue, Richard Thompson, doing the best that you can do. A lot of persons from Jamaica who play football is doing the work. And if want to, you can see where they're heading to right now. They're getting more and more attraction and bigger money buys and stuff like that. The door is open right now for Jamaican athletes. And so you can continue to do the work. Big up yourself. Thanks for the interview, and we
Yeah.
link again.
I appreciate the time, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Respect the man. There you have it, people. Unseen Sports, interviewed Richard Thompson, a youngster from Mobile, and he's now in the college system. He's doing well, getting a degree, uplift his family and himself, and Jamaica at the world. Please, JFF, I'm begging you to create a system that will track these players and to give them the love to play for their country. I beg on you, football, you know, persons who have that, signature to look at this, to give them the opportunity. Give them the opportunity. You understand me? Not because they are in the college system. The talent is there and you can see it. Just need the eyes to look further than what you see. You are not the future. The youngsters are the future. Let us work hard for our nation. I did not born when we went to work. I did not. I was young when we went to World Cup. I want to see another World Cup, and these youths are the future. Let us work hard. Let us put these players up front. Unseen sports, we see sports from a different angle, and we are out, people. See you again next time for another Top Shell video.